Damn, that's too bright. I actually kind of like it like this. I have not been on here. I can't recall when's the last time I came on here. Um, I don't have a. Sorry, y'all, because this right here just is doing too much. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just do like a random type of read today. Um, I just been really like not out of it in a bad way, but literally just chilling. Hey, Divine Sunshine. Um, I've really just been chilling, and I was finishing my ice cream, and I'm like, let me just go ahead and come on here and do like a quick little reading. I'm gonna use the two cards that I got new that I used, I think, in the last reading. Hey Mo. But yeah, I'm just tired of people. Like literally what I've been seeing is like at work, I've been like kind of keeping to myself, staying in my office. And I've been noticing like a lot of people are flocking to me. So I don't know if I should take that as a good thing or if they're just trying to attach to me to get some of my good vibes, my good aura, because I'm really in a good space. And yeah. So I'm gonna try to step out of my comfort zone because you know as Capricorns we usually don't trust anybody. So I'm gonna go out tomorrow, and Sunday I'm doing one of my coworkers' nails because she's gonna be going to Jamaica. Hey everybody coming in. So I'm probably gonna do my nails next week or maybe on Sunday night. We'll see. But anyway, I just want to go ahead and do a little reading here. See what's going on. I'm gonna use these what's the tea. So we're gonna start off with these, see what comes out. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here today. But yeah. I need to wash my hair too, y'all. Alright, let's see what we got going on. Let me see if there's any other updates. No. Ooh. Caught a case, STD, sexual infection, sexual disease, rash, and we have no facts, never has the facts, makes shit up and lies. So somebody could be lying about something they have. I'm gonna just say this, and I know I'm not trying to man bash. A lot of men don't go to the doctor. And I feel like I said this before. I don't know if I said it on here or if I said this in my like natural life talking to people. But literally they don't go to the doctor unless they have like a problem. Like they should be going to get checked up and all of that stuff. Like as soon as they see the ED starting, like the dysfunction, that's when you need to, it's too late by that time. Like a lot of them have bad eating habits, high cholesterol. Like one time I cooked for a guy and he was basically saying, oh, there's no seasoning and there's no flavor. And me being the outspoken Capricorn that I am, I told him, I said, that's because you're used to all that high sodium food from Taco Bell. So and even me now when I eat out, I don't eat out often. But when I go, it tastes so much different than home cooked because all it is just highly processed and salted and all that stuff. So that's why the food tastes good. But I have quick comebacks when it comes to stuff like that. So my mouth can get reckless, y'all. My mouth can get reckless. So that is pretty much it on that. Let's see. I've been feeling like I've been being pushed to be more socially. Yes. Inspired by jazz. Like literally, I always make excuses to not go somewhere. But lately I've been like, okay, just go. Like, who's it gonna hurt to go? And it's not that I'm afraid of public. I think I'm more so afraid of myself as far as like if somebody cross a boundary or bump me or something. Because nowadays people got guns and all types of stuff. So it's like you just never know. So I'm gonna try. Damn, we got bad habits. Somebody, okay, I don't know if this is somebody y'all dealing with or we're dealing with, but someone is heavy into substance use and they just lie. I think whoever this person is, their family's tired of them too. I don't know who I'm speaking of. Their family's tired of them because all they do is lie. Everyone's tired of them because all they do is lie. I don't know if this person has like an issue or disorder where they lie all the time. It could be the drugs because clearly when people are under the influence of stuff and they have an addiction, that's their main priority. So they're going to lie, hide, and all this other stuff. So you could be dealing with someone. This could be someone attached to you, someone that you're not attached to, but may still be attached to you. So, and for during this time, oh, I just started, Khadija. I haven't even started yet. I'm just talking. You already see the trolls coming out, right? Some people. But I've been doing prize picks lately. I usually don't gamble, but it's actually fun and it is addicting. So you have to kind of like know not to go too far. But it's actually fun. Hey, Latasha Reese. I haven't seen you on here before. Yeah, is it Rolando? Yeah. And those be the main ones that we try to make seem like you're dirty, right? The ones that got stuff. Trying to make seem like you're dirty. Like, nah, you the one that don't be getting... Like, if someone were to ask me for my status, I have my chart. I could show you my chart. I bet you they can't. So, all right. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. So when it comes to Capricorn, anybody that they're dealing with or anyone that's still dealing with them, what do they need to know at this time? We're going to see what way this goes. Ooh, bad karma. So someone is going through karma. This could actually be them going through karma because of something they did to you. Because a lot of people don't understand that when you're protected, you're protected. It don't matter if the people are here or not. Like, you can have family that back you. You can have your ancestors, of course. And, excuse me. And people who look like me, we definitely have a lot of ancestors that are protecting us. So, that's just for that. Yeah, is it Andre? I feel like that too, because I kind of feel like, why y'all want to hang out with me? But you can always leave. I already gave the caveat, you know, I'm not going to be staying long. But I'm not going to keep putting myself back and be like, oh, I'm scared, you know. So just go ahead with it. But yeah, so bad karma. You could be this person's karma, or they are receiving bad karma for the things that they've done to you. I believe I've said this in a reading before, but anybody that keeps trying to keep you around, even though you've dismissed them or you walked away or you're not giving your time to them, usually it's because they know that your absence out of their life is going to cause a lot of issues, especially if they've harmed you in any way, emotionally, physically, whatnot. So just be mindful of that. If someone's constantly trying to be in your space or be on your good side, that's really because they know how powerful you are. And it doesn't even have to be with like gifts. It could just be that, well, that's kind of a gift. Like, you literally set boundaries and you speak up for yourself. And a lot of them don't, they're not used to that. So when they're trying to dog you out or do something, you speak up on it. Like, you bring attention to it. You speak on it. And I don't think Capricorns have a problem with that. Absolutely. Look, clout hungry, says anything, does anything, and makes shit up and dramatic. Like, we literally already just had something like that. Is that a rat? I don't like rats. I think that might be. Definitely somebody that just wants to be around you because of what you can provide them. This is somebody that you have to be careful about. And I've always said the motto, like, be mindful of the people that you speak on or who you speak with, because they may run back and tell people. So definitely be mindful of that. Yes. No, is it Asia? I only have 2 cards out. But yeah, says anything, does anything, and makes shit up and dramatic. So this is literally somebody that will do anything just to keep them from having a bad experience. I'm getting coddled as well. So maybe some of you may have coddled someone or made them feel like, okay, well, I can keep doing this to you. And another thing that I've noticed, at least with me personally, some of you have already mentioned before in past readings that you also identify with it. But basically, people who take out their anger and frustration on you or project onto you because they can't do it to the people that really needs it. So because you have this absorbing empathic nature, they figure, oh, you'll heal yourself, you're fine. But it's like, no, I'm not fine. So definitely someone just wanting to be in the spotlight. Someone willing to do anything to get what, you know, their way. Let me see what else. Unfazed. So while this person is seeking attention, that's also what clout hungry is as well. As this person is seeking attention, Capricorn, you guys are just chilling, literally unfazed. So some of you are just, you know, enjoying your space, your time. A lot of this is dark colored cards. And these are new. These haven't come out in the times that I've used them, which is like twice. But literally, you are just like chilling. You are in your own space. Don't care about anything that anybody else is going on. But I also feel like a lot of people are going through a karmic situation right now. A lot of us have already gone through that cycle. I'm not really big on, when I say big on like astrology, I don't know about it. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I do. But basically from what I've heard is that Capricorns, we're in the clear. So now you're probably sitting back and seeing that other people are getting their karma for whatever they've done in their lifetime. Not even just specifically to you, but just in their lifetime. Let's get, let me move that back. What else does Capricorn need to know? Look at that, ignoring. I like these cards. So you guys are unfazed and ignoring. I feel like this ignoring that you're doing is making this person upset because they're looking for attention. I feel like a lot of you may have given this person attention. And so now they're at a point where they're like, you guys are like ignoring them and they're feeling that because they're not getting the attention from you that they've gotten before. What was that? I feel like I heard something. What else does Capricorn need to know? I'm going to get to the tarot in a little bit. Okay, so we got two that came out. So we have wolf in sheep's clothing. So like I said, be mindful of those who are around you, who may seem like they're on your side. And we have dirt digging. So looking for dirt on you or vice versa. You said blocking too. Oh, that's our favorite thing. Blocking is like a Capricorn's favorite resource. We can block you and move on and act like we never knew you. So, and if we feel like dealing with you, then we'll unblock you. But yeah, this is definitely giving me a vibe of someone just trying to get information on you, because maybe someone looks at you, Capricorn, as you being perfect. And so they're trying to find the loophole or the problem in your life so that way they can be like, oh, see, look, this, and this. Like somebody's trying to talk. So be mindful, like I said earlier, of who you speak to, what you're saying to these people. If you feel in your heart like, hey, maybe I need to step back a little bit, definitely do that. And also, if you go places with people, make sure you take your own transportation. Don't go in their car. I don't know why that's prominent. Like, you can leave when you feel like it. Everybody drives different. Like me, I drive like it's Fast and Furious sometimes. I know I need to be careful with that. But if people get in my car, they already know that, you know, I have a heavy foot. But I'm always going to be protective of people. Like, I'm heavy-footed, but I know when to watch myself, basically. So definitely have your own transportation if you're going out. Leave if you don't feel something's right. If you feel like someone's constantly trying to get too close to you so quickly, something is wrong. Because people think, oh, love bombing is only in a relationship situation, but it also can be in friendships. So just be mindful of that. I'm going to get one more row, actually. See what we got. He said second nature. All right, let me see what else does Capricorn need to know. Look at that. It says ain't shit. This looks like a drawing for a tattoo. So someone could be journaling about you, or this could be you guys journaling, Capricorn. I think my bad. This could be you guys journaling. Just be mindful that your words have power, especially if you speak them over and over again. I always tell people when we talk about manifesting, of course you have to, like me with my card that I have now. I've had it for almost 3 years. And literally in August of, what was it, 2022? One of those years, I kept looking at this stuff. I'm like, this is going to be my card. This is going to be my card. But there's also the element of making sure you have the money for it, the credit to do it, the trade-in value, all that stuff. So definitely it's more to it than just, oh, I'm gonna manifest this, blah, blah, blah. So either you have to do that and like want it and say that it's yours and then also put the other stuff in play, or it's just meant for you and the doors will open and things will happen for you. So be mindful of that. But I really feel like somebody here, they could be actually writing songs about you or poetry or something, but someone really is just frustrated is what I get with that card. Someone's lacking creativity, or someone stole your identity too, and that's come up in some of the readings before. Someone's trying to be like you. Groupie. What did I just say? Like someone trying to be like you. Like a groupie is somebody that's seeking attention, wanting the person's attention, crazy sometimes. We're going to find out who this is, or try to. Because there could be a snake amongst you. Someone trying to find out information about you. Someone's just messy. But a groupie is like a clout chaser. They're willing to do anything to get the attention, the money. And we have hooked. You said pick me vibes. So this is literally like somebody is trying to bait you as well, is what I got with this. Hey, Bridget. Yeah, I haven't been on. This is like somebody is trying to bait you into something, or they're hooked on you to where they're attached to you in some way. Somebody who don't have nothing. Okay, so this is kind of giving me the vibe that somebody might try to attach themselves to you because they see that you're flourishing, that you're stable. This is something that's come up before, so it's not new. But at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of you are past that now. Like, you don't need the attention. You don't care about the attention. You're looking for something more and stable. So this is somebody that doesn't have anything. So this is a person that doesn't have anything to offer you or doesn't help you in any way as far as like even being a friend. So literally, be mindful of that. This could also be someone that plays in your face and tells you up front, like, oh yeah, I got this. They might show you a good time and then they really don't have it, but they're trying to put on a, I was going to say a play, but a show. They're trying to make you feel like, okay, look, he got money. Let me help him out. So when he starts asking for money, or she starts asking for money, you'll be willing to give it to him because you'll be like, oh, well, they did take me here and they did this. No, we need to stop. Because sometimes we're always trying to be with these people who have nothing to offer. And it's more than just monetary. They can't offer no time. They can't offer emotions. So this is literally a person that has nothing to offer you. I can just stop it right now. Look at what was on the top. Dirty offer. So someone could be trying to offer you something. This is crazy because this came out in another reader's reading that I listened to not too long ago. But they could be trying to offer you something that means nothing. It's a dirty offer. That means it's not even like anything good. It's to help them out. So we're gonna look into this. I'm gonna keep this out. I'm gonna keep that one and the one on the bottom. Look at they see you guys as a queen rising. So someone wants to get on your bandwagon because you get a lot of followers or you have a lot of positive things happen for you. So they're hoping that if they attach themselves to you, they're also going to receive those. So that dirty offer could be someone, and it feels like it could be someone that maybe you've wanted this with in a while, in the past. I say in a while. in the past, and now they're gonna finally offer you something like, hey, be mine, I want you to be with me, blah blah blah. But what is the underlying reason for that? Like, why is somebody all of a sudden changing up, you know? Y'all, that's why I don't like these readings. These start getting me irritated. Thanks to the moderator, Divine, for catching them people in here. All right, let's see what's going on with this. This is literally giving fate. Someone could also be trying to find out information to make an informed decision about something. I feel like there's also someone here that doesn't want to give out anything until they know for sure that it's real. Someone may think you're nonchalant or cold, Capricorn. But they see that a lot of people like you. And that you're like unproblematic. So what does Capricorn need to know about this person? King of Pentacles. So the money is on their mind. Let me get 2 more. Knight of Wands. Well, I said 2 more, but we have a Page of Wands. And then we have a 10 of Cups. So this is someone that's confused, in my opinion. This is someone who may have highs and lows when it comes to their finances or their financial situation, because it's like they find a way that they make money, right? So they can get a new job or a new career path. And then it's like, okay, look, I have a direction. I know what I want. Let me just see. But this Knight of Wands is also a little bit flighty. And it's someone, hey, from England. It's someone that definitely just doesn't really have a direction. They don't know where they're going to end up. And I kind of feel like someone here is also craving like a wholeness. Like they're not whole. They want to have like the wife, the kids. They just want to be in love. And they want to feel connected. They want something. But the problem is that this person doesn't come off as being stable. So this dirty offer is actually over the 10 of Cups. So it's basically like, yes, it could work, but at the same time, you might have to deal with someone that can't keep a job or is always in and out of a situation, in and out of your life, who doesn't handle emotions well. So there's just a lot of stuff to actually think about when you're dealing with this person. It's like they have the ambition and they know how to do stuff. Like this is the person that actually is smart, but because of their behavior, their attitudes, like of not wanting to change or do better, that would be a problem for you. Tell me more about this for Capricorn. We have a Queen of Wands here. That's a cute outfit. So every time I see a Queen of Wands, I always think of like a younger, pretty person. I know Queen, like, you guys could take care of yourself too, but we're signified by the Queen of Pentacles. And I always see this when I see Queen of Wands, that it's like a younger individual. So we have the World here. So we have Queen of Wands, the World. Let me get one more. What else does Capricorn need to know about this person? And we have a Knight of Cups. So this individual that we did this first part on basically is somebody that goes after looks. They're very, what is that called? I was going to say materialistic, but that's not the word I was trying to say. They go by your outer appearance. So if you don't look a certain way, they may not actually go for you, even though they know that you are everything. Like you possess everything. You might even be attractive to this person, but I feel like they're hiding how they feel for you. And with this person, this Knight of Cups, they're playing chess. I don't know how to play chess, but that's hard. I've heard it's hard, at least because probably I don't know. There we go. Shallow. So I don't know how to play that, but it's like this person wants to make sure they make the right move. And even though you have a lot of things, they don't trust people either. They have issues trusting. And so that's why they move slowly. So whoever this is moving slowly. They have a lot to think about. They're trying to figure out, like, okay, if I get with this person, what's going to happen? How can we, are they going to leave me? Are they going to, like, they literally become overwhelmed and they go through this whole process of, I was going to say elimination. So they have a lot of people, I would say, that they're dating. And every person that they date, they find something wrong with. But I feel like when they come to you, they're looking at you as somebody that you are stable. You may not, and I'm not calling y'all ugly, but I'm just saying you may not be what they're used to, because they may go after certain types of people, but they found that those people are only in it for the wrong reasons. So they see you, you know, you guys are a little bit more mature. You guys are happy in your own space. You don't need a lot of entertainment. You don't need a lot of people coming after you. And I think that that's what they've dealt with somebody who was basically in the limelight, you know, constantly posting everything. Like every time that they ate food, they posted. Every time they bought a new clothing, every time they were with this person, they would post them. Like they like your subtlety. They like you being subtle. But this is definitely somebody that is not, they have trust issues. They have problems trusting people. Even if they feel a strong connection to you, they have a problem trusting. What else does Capricorn need to know about this person? Some of them got used by a younger person just because, you know, she looked fly. And it's really weird to me that people want to date someone just because your friends will be like, oh, she's fine or he's fine. And it's like, well, you're not dating them for your friends. You're dating them for you. Let me cut this on. Sorry, y'all. It's getting dark. So they may have been played before, but that's on them. They were played. You know, they spent money on this person, all types of stuff. Hey, BK and Demi. What else Capricorn needs to know about this person? I'm not even hungry. I know I'm usually hungry, but I'm not. We have a Knight of Pentacles. So this person could actually be focused on money. For some of you, this person's going to have to actually travel for work, or they're going to have to leave for work. So maybe that's going to be the catalyst for them to decide if they want to make an offer. There's some type of stipulation that comes with this offer. We have a Nine of Wands. So this is like someone taking a break. Let me see. That could be them not having a job. So they have all the time in the world, right? I'm not being funny, you know, about it, but it's just true. The High Priestess. So some of you already are aware of this. Some of you already know you're actually connected to this person. That looked like the same person, actually. So you guys could actually be the Queen of Wands. Like, you guys do things fluidly, like you don't have to overthink it. But this High Priestess coming out, like you already know what's going on with somebody. And I feel like maybe in the past you might have told them, or always were very vocal, but that's what I was saying earlier about being cautious about what you speak and tell people, because sometimes it's meant for them to figure it out on their own. And I think that oftentimes they attach themselves to you, whoever these people are, because they know that you actually have guidance, like positive things, and guidance will help. You know, you're not doing things for personal gain or anything like that. You're somebody that actually cares, and anything that you say is to benefit and better somebody. And only, of course, if they ask for your opinion. But just watching you, like this person watches you and sees like how everything just lines up and how you're good. It's definitely you're good with money. So this person lacks money. Was that financial literacy? But they are looking for work. And I feel like they either travel for work or they're definitely in between jobs right now. But I feel like this person is on a journey or trying to travel for work. Something dealing with money, but you know, leaving. What else? Ooh. Look at that. We have a Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? And this person looks like they're drowning in their emotion. This person's holding, and I'm not trying to be funny, but if you guys watch Power Book, I hope I'm not ruining it. But that's how Kanan was holding himself at the end. If you know, you know. But that's a deep pain. That's a deep pain for sure. Thanks for getting rid of that, Mo. But it's funny since someone wanted to say that. These cards really don't mean anything. The person is the one that means something to the cards, you know? People just slow. Hey, Alicia. I was thinking that the other day. I'm like, it really does not, like, literally I speak on it before the cards come out. So, and there's definitely no evil in me, for sure. I could tell you that. Anyways, thanks for deleting that person. So yeah, the Three of Swords is out here. So what does Capricorn need to know about this Three of Swords? So we have a Queen of Swords in reverse. And then we have a Four of Wands in reverse. So for some of you, I feel like this could actually be someone that you've already written off, and someone that actually hurt you in the past, or you were really deeply hurt by. I kind of feel like this person did a lot of triangulation as far as like multiple people bouncing around all the time. And so you being the Queen of Swords in reverse is basically now you guys are, you don't care how this person feels. At one point, maybe you were, you know, trying to contain yourself, not trying to show emotion, anger, because that's an emotion. And you may have thought that you're going to be something with this person, but this is proof that it's not going to be anything serious. Dang, you fast. You fast. So this is definitely somebody that you may have actually lost feelings for, or you don't even see it coming or believe that it's going to work out. Because you at one point maybe were trying to build with them. Yeah, look at that. 8 of Cups. Like you guys literally walked away from this person. We have a 7 of Swords. This person's sneaky as hell, ain't he? I don't like the way he's standing behind that thing. Someone's a predator. Like, I feel like there's a predator here. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, this person watches your money and they watch what you give, what you're willing to give. So that's why I'm saying, like, people be watching you, preying on you to see what you're going to give them. Someone here looks for handouts. So they try to get you based off of love. Maybe they try to move in and be like, hey, damn, somebody got messed up. Damn. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like this person preys on people and they figure out like, okay, what can I get from this person? So maybe this person knew that you were looking for actual love. So that's what they gave you in order to get the benefits, which is your money. Because they know they're not. I was going to say they ain't shit. They know they're not. That's what I'm getting. I actually like the artistry on this cards. We have a 5 of Swords. Whoever this is right now, he said user vibes. Yeah. Whoever this is right now, they're actually dealing with a lot of emotions. And this could be because of you walking away. Because like I said, we have this 8 of Cups. Like you cared about this person, but when you seen how disrespectful they were, you're just like, I can't do that no more. Even just with friends. Like it doesn't even have to be a romantic sense. It's with friends. You start watching people a little bit like extra. Like even this 7 of Swords could even be you guys like trying to scope the scene and figure out like who's this and who's real, who's really in your corner, who wants to take from you, who wants to use you. Because it happens all the time, like even in friendships. If it's always one-sided, that means that you're doing more than somebody else. So these people are looking for handouts. They're looking to be the next person in line to get something. They use your talents. They use you for making their job easier. All of that. But I feel like this person, they try to come off as if they got it together. And look, we got the death right there. I don't really like those two cards together, so I'm not going to say what I said. Because this is my card for depression. So someone's deep in depression, but again, that is not your fault or your problem. And I hate to say it like that, but people are grown. They need to go get help if they need the help. But this could also mean that this is ending. Maybe this is the cycle that someone brings you through where it's like you start feeling bad for them and you're like, oh, let me go talk to them. And then they suck you back in and then the cycle just restarts itself. This person puts on a lot. This is almost like someone giving up. Oops. I done moved these all across the thing. We also have King of Wands here. So someone basically needs to focus. They need to take a seat. They need to relax and focus on what their next move is. And again, someone is about to move. And I don't know if this is for work or they're getting kicked out or they don't have nowhere to go, but someone's moving somewhere. My throat getting sore, y'all. What is going on with this person? I don't know. Like, that's just the weirdness, y'all. There's too much weirdness going on. But this is literally it. Let me finish up and ask what's next for Capricorn so we can end it like that. And I know that a lot of people, like, even when I watch other readings, no one never says anything about the message being the same for certain people because, you know, they're almost at like 1 million subscribers. I've always encouraged my subscribers to be their own people and not follow like cult-like type stuff. But for Capricorns, we can't help it. Like, we literally have people constantly coming back, only because we sometimes leave that door open. But at the end of the day, we literally don't really try to cause harm. Like, we're the most structured individuals aside from Virgo, because I have to give it to Virgo. They're very structured, like 100%. But that's what I see. I feel like a lot of you are ignoring the drama and just letting things be. Because at the end of the day, people know how they're treating you. They know what they're doing. And that's not for you to figure out. Oops. But yeah, like, really, I think sometimes I might get too close to my subscribers. But I already know how it feels like when you follow people and they don't even acknowledge you. And you're the reason why they're getting noticed in the first place. But anyway, let's see what's next for Capricorn. Oop. Hopefully this ain't y'all if that's not what you want with this same person. Hopefully pregnancy is not next with somebody. I feel like this could be a trap baby. Or somebody could try to trap. So be mindful of that. Because, you know, it's always the idea that, oh, you know, you have my child. You're supposed to help me forever. Some men really be doing that. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's next. If it comes out again, that's like double confirmation. But what's next for Capricorn at this time? Dang, they jamming out there, ain't they? What's next for Capricorn? We have Two of Wands. That looks relaxing, actually. We have Two of Wands. What's next for Capricorn? What are those cute little emoji things? What's next for Capricorn? Oh, Lord. So Two of Wands, Two of Cups. Let me get one more. And Ten of Cups. Okay. So I don't know how soon this is going to happen because I don't do predictions or anything like that. But what this is telling me, Capricorn, is that what's next for you is you're going to actually have an opportunity to choose who you want. Like, you're going to actually have an opportunity to choose who you want. You're going to be dating, because the Two of Cups is like getting to know people, connecting. And you're going to end up finding someone that's going to be your forever. Like somebody that you've always asked for with this Ten of Cups. Because Ten of Cups for me is like the end all be all. So if you want to have a child and you say you're already in a relationship with someone or married and you guys want a child and that'll complete what you're wanting, then that's what you're going to get. So whatever you're thinking of as far as what your completion means to you, that's what I see that you're going to be getting. So this is what's next. Let me see. Why is the Two of Wands here? Because I feel like Two of Wands is like decision making. The Devil. Yeah. So definitely the Two of Wands is basically saying the Devil is clarified by the Devil. So you are going to be able to choose if you want to stay in connections that don't go anywhere, or give it a chance with somebody new and fresh that you never dealt with before. So this is about like going with the past person and seeing how that goes, or saying, you know what, I'm done with the past, I want to move forward. So again, these are options and choices that we get to choose from. What is the Two of Cups here? And of course, that's our card. We have a King of Pentacles in reverse. So with this Two of Cups, you guys are going to make sure you weed out anybody that, and I know everything's not about money, but unfortunately we live in a society where you can't do anything without money. So it's not about being a gold digger, but a lot of you are not going to entertain anyone that is taking away from the experience. So say if you start dating someone and they start, you know, controlling you, you cutting them off. So this is literally saying like, you know what, I'm okay with dating, but I'm going to cut it off at the first sign of the red flag. And red flags are still out there, so we're going to keep talking about them. Because a lot of people will be like, no. So maybe that's why somebody mentioned earlier that they're going to be getting out more. So maybe getting out more is going to get you more exposure. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Look at that. We have an Ace of Cups in reverse. So you're not going to force anything. So you are wanting this, but this is not going to cause desperation. So you want to have that final end point, right? But you're not going to allow your love or emotions to affect how you choose stuff. Because this Ace of Cups in reverse is like, you know what? I'm not going to show or give too much of myself to someone. Because this is like a pearl, it looks like. Yeah. This is like those rarities. Like, you're a rare person. So you know you're not going to just give yourself your 100% to someone who's only giving you like 5%. So basically they're playing with you. You're not going to let nobody play with you. So I feel like a lot of you in your heartbreak, like your journey of heartbreak, I'm going to call it that, have learned a lesson to every single time that you have to be very cautious of who you allow in your space. Whether it be a friendship situation or a romantic situation, you have to actually watch who you bring around, how you feel around these people, what they're doing for you. Are they doing for you like you're doing for them? That's what I see here. And I think a lot of people are actually starting to notice, Capricorn, that you're pulling away, but it's not to like get someone to act right. You're literally done. So if someone shows you the first time that they're shady, actually not even until they show you otherwise, that's what you're going to go with. Like, you're done with. You're not even going to try to make it work. You're not going to try to, you know, be in their face. Like, you don't need them. So you're on a whole different journey at this time. And even with a lot of the stuff that's going on in the world, because this is a globe right there, I feel like a lot of y'all are just relaxing. Like, we're actually at this point, Capricorn, like this right here is showing that we're seeing how other people and their vices are affecting them. So the people who you know need attention, you're starting to see them getting desperate and just getting anything or doing anything. Like the people at your job, you're starting to notice that some of them are giving up and that they're drab or they're messing up or they're not doing what they're supposed to do. And you're just sitting back because you're not going to save it anymore. You're not going to be the savior in everybody's story. You're going to be the savior in your own story. And when I say savior, not like talking about God or Jesus. I'm talking about not always trying to help everybody else outside of you. So that's what I'm seeing here. It's very peaceful. It's a peaceful feeling. And there's going to be people who are going to try to make you feel like you're doing too much, Capricorn. But that's their own problem. So that is pretty much the reading, y'all. Thanks for joining whenever I pop up on here. Because like I said, the IRS is saying that my stuff is a hobby now, so I guess I'm treating it like a hobby. Yeah, Bridget, like literally, y'all, I might do a what's that called? Just a live one day talking about it. But I've been through pretty much everything. I'm just very quiet because I really don't like to talk about my business, which is like a lot of Capricorns. We don't really like to speak up a lot about stuff. We like to handle it and be done with it. But a lot of people take our kindness for weakness. And it's funny to me because they don't realize we may look, because we're empaths, we may look like a narcissist favorite person until they get around us and realize, damn, like they actually have a backbone. So yeah, a lot of you are done with it. So you're not going to be tempted anymore. You're not going to fall into these traps. You're not going to be hooked to things that don't serve you well. Things that are dead weight, you are done with it. Oh, hey, Portia. I think I'm starting to get sick, y'all, because my daughter was sick. I think it's either sick or allergies. But yeah. Yeah, story time. There we go. Because I really haven't dealt with a lot of guys. So... but the ones I have are crap. But definitely, I'm wishing positive things on everybody. Some of you actually dodged a bullet as well. I just got that from this right here. Someone might have been trying to trap you, basically. I'm going to say trap you. Someone may have tried to love bomb you, trap you into some type of family situation or be tied to them. But some of you dodged that because you noticed that that love wasn't real. So someone really didn't love you the way that you thought they did. Even if they said that or they made you feel that. They were trash. Yeah. Let me go before I keep finding stuff in these cards. I absolutely love these cards. And to the bot or whoever felt the need to come in my live. He said backbone like a stabby. Yeah, these cards are from Amazon. But what people don't realize when it comes to tarot, you either have it or you don't. You can tell the people that have read the booklet. I do not, anytime I get these, I never look at this. I don't need to look at this. So that's that. I bet you some people be studying it like, okay, this means this. So when it comes out, I'll say this. We don't need that. And like I said before, not to even be like about color and thing, but a lot of our ancestors, those of us who look like this, we literally have, they've survived so many things. So just to imagine that our ancestors who have passed away from very violent situations have passed down that knowledge to us in this present time. We don't need these cards. A lot of them already practice stuff that a lot of people deem to be evil, and I'm sick of hearing people talk about it. So that's that. But we'll save that for a story time. I just never do story times because I guess I just be chilling, y'all. I be watching YouTube. But I don't want to get too deep, and I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I just want to speak because that's just how I feel. So anyway, that's about it. I know I just went off the rails, y'all. Did I lose anybody? Hey, Bree. But yeah, I'll just leave it alone because I don't want to get too deep in it. But thank y'all for watching. I hope you have a good evening, and I will catch you later.